We're starting to stream. I'm just gonna post it everywhere now. And just make sure that it all works. Can't forget about chat. Okay, how do I... There we go. Alright. Okay, welcome back. This is part 7 of the Kingslocke of Pokemon Sword that I'm doing. We just got to the... We just beat the 6th gym leader. So I'm about to do the 7th gym right now. I'm just sharing the stream everywhere. And then I'm going to post it here. Paste. Alright. Alright. Just gonna do this last post and then we can like get fully started. Okay. That should be good. Alright, welcome back. So this is part 7 of the Kingslocke of Pokemon Sword version. I just got the 6th badge last time. So the level cap is now 42 for the 7th badge. So right now the rules that are in play aren't very complicated. For the minor arcana, we just have the 9, which means that we are under Nuzlocke rules, where if a Pokemon faints, its HP hits 0, it's gone. So for the major arcana, we have 4 slots now because a card... It started with 3, but a card at some point added a 4th one. So the first one's the Devil. That card made this team I have of 6 essentially like compulsory. Like I have to use it with this Persian. But there's one of these cards is making Sandaconda what's called champion, so it's immune to rules. So that's how come I'm allowed to use it. Strength is the card that's making me not able to do special attacks. I have to use only physical attacks while that card's in play in the 2nd slot. The Emperor, I think, is the card that I was just talking about that gave me the Silicobra as a... Here, this is where we got that. Yeah, the Emperor is what's making Silicobra champion, so it's immune to all effects while that 3rd slot is there. And then the 4th slot is the Hangman, which we had earlier in the run. That is making it to where if a Pokemon evolves, it gets petrified. But honestly, that's not a big deal right now because they're all fully evolved. Hi, Mom. Okay, so basically, I'm like the new game Legends EA is coming out like here in like the next day. So I really like. I mean, I don't think I can finish it tonight, but I really want to get through this like challenge like as quickly as possible. So my plan for the rest of the game is you draw on each route and each for the gym battles. So I have... Okay, I forgot about... I don't think I've drawn for Route 7. So I was like, I'm gonna... Basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw for each route, and then I'm gonna make sure I have at least done a draw for every area in the base game, like in this wild area. So there's like one I need to go back to here that I skipped at the beginning because of the levels, and then once I get Surf, it opens up 2 more, and then plus this one in the middle that I didn't do. So I have 4 draws for just the wild area, plus these last few routes. So we're going to see what happens. I totally forgot about Route 7. So that'll give me an extra draw there. So I think that's what's next. Oh wait, we have to finish whatever this story is here. But that's pretty much the plan. Like, we're basically getting towards down to the wire here. And I probably won't even change my team even if that Devil card goes out of play. Yeah, I'll go with her. They say two's company. I thought it was they say three's company, or is that like the joke? She walks so slow, it's so funny. But okay, at least we don't have that many complicated rules to like worry about as of now. We still, I mean, that changes like so easily. But why did she put me on this side? Like, that is crazy. Like, I think the story beat is here at the middle. Yeah, yeah. This is the last part of the game where the writing is and the story are good. It's like after this, it really like falls apart. So remember, he got banned from the gym challenge, which is like insane. Okay, so he's gonna try to get back in. Which I'm glad she's like the only one that like calls out Oleana, or however you say her name, for being like shady. So it's like if she knows that they're shady, like it must be like known, and people just aren't talking about it. And she knows about the wishing stars and all this stuff. So I mean, honestly, when I first played this, I was so jealous because I didn't like him, but now and that he gets to become the fairy gym leader. But I like him. I'm glad that it's definitely the first. It's the first time they ever let like a male character use like fairy types as like a policy, or like as a gym leader or whatever. So that's cool. I was very like excited about that. And that's honestly the rest of the story from here on just goes like so downhill. Okay. So now we're going to start Chester Gym. Actually, let's go to the mart and like actually stock up on some like healing stuff, because this like this last few routes are actually really hard. And like I should have like hyper potions. Okay, I have good money, so I'm gonna buy 20 hyper potions. We don't have to worry about I didn't even know repels were still here. I'm good on dolls. I'll buy some Ultra Balls, like, just in case. And then, I can't believe I can't buy full heal. That's kind of crazy. So, we're good on these. Yeah, that should get us through to the next gym challenge. So, what I'm going to do, since I forgot about Route 7, I'll definitely draw for that. But I won't go back to the wild area to draw from the deck until after this next gym, because I'm going to do 2 draws plus the gym. Yeah, that should be fine. I'm trying to make it to where I don't like use like the DLC to like cheese this challenge. So like my goal is to not have to draw anymore for the DLC, but I will like if I really feel like I need to before like the championship battle. Okay, she's talking about the sword and shield. What were they? And the tapestries, that's like, girl, they're just gay, like that's all it is. And see, now we're hearing earthquakes or whatever that was from the stadium, which earlier, yeah, I was gonna say he told us that that was the power plant and gave us that weird PowerPoint presentation about it. And then this is, yeah, she's how we can only use the Dynamax in the stadiums. Now she's saying, oh wow, it looks like I could Dynamax like right here on the street. Which is kind of like weird. It's like, why is that happening? And this part has made a lot of people mad of them being like, leave it to the adults and you just do your gym challenge. In every other Pokemon game, we would have like went in there and dealt with that like ourselves, like not just like let the adults handle it. Oh, is he gonna want to battle? Okay, we battle him a lot, and I'm like, I think we don't battle him again until the town. Until, like, I get all the way to this next town. But now that the Nuzlocke rules are on, I have to be, like, really careful about, like, what I'm using and what I lead and stuff, so... I'm gonna put... And we're locked out of special attacks, so, wait. You have to use Body Slam. Okay, ideally, Skunk Tank might be, like, better. I think this is the third Pokemon Center. Oh, it's TMs. Okay, I'll have to remember that these are here in case I'm like, oh, I get to ever use TMs. Like, the Fangs are really good. Or, like, can be if, like, necessary. Alright, so I think this should be Route 7, and we should not have been here before. Okay, cool. We have not. So let's go ahead and draw here, and I'm going to write down where we're at. Route 7. Alright, so we get the tarot cards here. Alright, I'm just going to give them a good shuffle because they've been sitting there a while. It's like, I don't know. Okay. That should be fine. Let's draw. Okay, so I got where is it? 8 of Wands. The Hydra. Okay. 8, I don't remember what it does. I don't think I've drawn that before, yeah, in this challenge. Okay, here we go. 8, Mate. Ongoing. The Pokemon in your current party that have spent... The Pokemon in your current party that has spent the most time in your active party over the course of the game is banned. Which Pokemon gets banned may be a judgment call. This is horrible. And you don't even get to catch anything to replace it or anything. Wow. Yeah, and it's saying if it was a champion Pokemon like my Sandaconda, it would be the next one down. But I think the most... The next... Yeah, it was... I think Chinchino is the oldest thing I have. That's so unfortunate. Okay, well... How does that work? It says it was ongoing. So when does the ban just never end? Okay. So I think it goes on the board, and it doesn't say like the other cards that say if you draw another one, this one goes away. It doesn't say anything like that. So I don't know if I have to keep track of it or not. Or is it just like a perma ban? This is actually really crazy if it's just a perma ban. I think it's just a perma ban. Let me see what ban says. As long as the card banning them stays in play. So yeah, so it is... If I drew another 8, it would unban this and ban a new thing. So let me keep track of that. And it's 8 of Wands. Sorry, I'm like super spacey. I was like, I had like a longer day at work than I thought I was going to, and I was like, I didn't get to like start streaming for like till late. So we got 8 of Wands. This is Bands. What's her? I always get their names mixed up. It's Chinchino when it's evolved. Okay, Chinchino. Which this is like so bad. And I'll write down while in play. Okay, well, this really sucks. Okay, so since So now it's gonna move from compulsory to banned. And then that'll add the Persian into the party. At least I have something I can use. But okay, so this, I think it goes back in the deck, yeah. They only stay out when they're like certain ones. So, and yeah, so I just need to add it to the display here so we can keep track of it. I need to go get a picture of the 8 tarot card though real quick. What is it? I think it was 8 of Pentacles. It doesn't actually matter what the suit is. Alright, so let's save image. Okay. Now I can add this. It's like, so sorry for this. This is so boring. Okay. We did Pentacles. Okay. Alright, awesome. Alright, so I'm gonna add that over there. Oh my god, this is gonna drive me crazy. This thing is so nice, but does like the weirdest shit like that. It's like, why can't I? Okay. I'm like, why isn't it just the same size as the other one next to it? But whatever. Okay, so that's in play, and all we have to worry about is that. So that'll be nice to get this Persian in and get it leveled up. But I don't think I have an item. Oh yes, okay, I have black glasses. That's fine. So hopefully it picks up. It's like really, the level difference is like very stark now. And the level cap is only 42, so I have to be careful about that. I'm gonna definitely weave through and try not to... Oh, he's gonna want to battle. Oh, and I don't... Usually he asks if you want to battle and you're ready. It's like, I'm not ready. I was not prepared. I thought he wasn't gonna battle. Okay. So again, the only thing in battle I have to remember is that we can't use special attacks. And it's a Nuzlocke. Everything else is just kind of like random stuff that'll come up as it comes up. Okay, so for... Okay, I'm glad he's leading Trevenant because it's weak to dark, so this is actually perfect. I can just use Bite. That's a good move. Okay, Skunky lives up to its name. It's a tank. Yeah, this rival is interesting. He changes his team throughout the game more than any of the other ones do. Like, as the other ones... Oh my god, this is amazing. I'm so glad I learned this. Yeah, I guess we'll just give up the flinch chance for like the extra powers, like worth it. Okay, well that's huge. I'm wondering if I drew another 8, like what the next longest thing on my team was. That it would be hard for me to remember. I would almost have to go back to the VODs and be like, what was it? Snorlax can have an ability called immunity where it might not get poisoned, but it's still worth trying. Okay, cool. I was like, it has other abilities. Okay, that was the good call. This boosts its special defense and physical defense. So it's going to be harder to tank down, and it's already a really tanky Pokemon. But it's more special than physical, so us having to use Night Slash is still pretty decent. Was that a crit? Yeah, crits ignore the defense buff from like stuff like that. Oh, okay, so it still flinched because I have this ability. I forgot about that. So this ability, Stench, can make them flinch. It used to not do that, but that stacked with Bite actually might have been like a good thing to keep because of that ability. But it's cool, we still get both chances. Okay, I have to start being careful. We're like really low on HP. Wow, that is the Anteater Pokemon. That's a fire type, but that's very random. It sucks though. I think if Snorlax didn't do that much damage, like it's not gonna do that much more. But let me see what I have to switch into. I have Sandaconda. Yeah, Sandaconda's always going to be a safe switch here because it's the only thing that can faint and not get banned or get petrified because of it being champion. Okay. Nice. And gosh, this move that also lowers defense, so it's going to do more damage next time. But we get the Sandstorm. I think I have Dig. I think I'm going to use Dig. Yeah, let's just use Dig so it gets like another chip off Sandstorm and doesn't get to attack me this turn. Awesome. That's a weird status move to do with held items, so I'm not going to use that. Okay, this Rillaboom sucks. Okay. And I have lowered physical defense, which it uses that. So if I stay in, I'll probably get fainted. But again, Sandaconda is like able to, and we don't have to like petrify it. But honestly, I don't have anything good to send in. I have Rabombi. Yeah, let's just leave it out and just go for the para. Is he gonna like, what's he gonna do? Okay. Oh, this might KO. Yeah. But again, so if any of my other Pokemon faint, they get petrified, but this one doesn't because of the Emperor card. So that's cool. I think I bring in Rabombi. Oh yeah, I have Leech Life. This like physical moves on special Pokemon thing is so funny. Like it's not optimal. But Leech Life is good. Okay, cool. Okay, if it's gotta use that move, like we're good. Alright, so we're gonna use Leech Life. Awesome. He's got one more Pokemon. I think he keeps the Cramorant, if I'm not mistaken, but I don't remember. Bolt sounds okay. Interesting. I don't think I have to worry about it killing the Rabombi. No para? Okay, cool. We can do Leech Life again. I think we're good. The only thing that could go wrong here is if I get paralyzed from Spark. Okay. Yeah, we'll just use Leech Life. Oh man, I didn't even know people like the trainers in this game could use held items or used items like that. I guess maybe just him because the gym leaders don't, and they don't do it in the new game either. Okay, cool. No para. So yeah. Yeah, I gotta worry about the level caps now. Okay. That was a little... had us on our seat a little. On our keeping us on our toes. Oh, cool. I was like, just thinking, I was like, I'm gonna have to run back across this bridge for the Pokemon Center. Okay. And he's like, we're gonna battle in Starchester, which I remember that battle, but I did not remember this one. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna try not to battle anyone here, but just in case... Gastro has the lowest level out of what I'm using, so let's do that. I guess I need to, like, use any candies I have on that Persian. Oh, which I don't. I just have rare candy. And I have 5. That's 5 levels. Maybe I'll use it once it gets on 30 and then boost it all the way to 35. Yeah, because it would be like, it's like usable right now. Let's try not to battle that girl. He might have... If his thing is evolved into Corviknight, I'm going to be really mad. Like, please tell me it's still the middle form. It's like it's really deep in the game to be like wanting that. Okay, cool. Okay. This is risky because I'm confused, but I'm gonna just go for it. Because I don't think it, even if I hit myself, I don't think it can just flat out knock me out. Cool. Okay, risk it all anyways. That was a 30% chance. Okay. We gamble over here. Okay, if Rabombi hits the next level, I have to put it in the box or it's gonna get over leveled. It's like, okay, I think we're good. Oh, I forgot about being confused. That was so risky. I should not have stayed in. Okay. Let's go with these crits. Yeah, Stuntank is like my best Pokemon now that Minchino's gone. It's like, oh, poor Minchino. That was so sad. I'm like so upset about that. Like, I was really thinking, I was like, oh, how am I going to use Chinchino against Leon? Okay, I was going to try to get those berries, but... Oh, no, I was like, no, I'm scared. Okay. Liepard's like a pretty Pokemon. I think, like, I love the way the tail looks these days. Oh, wow, I couldn't get away from it. That's crazy. Yeah, the wild Pokemon in this game are always, like, really high level. Like, why is that level 41? Like, the literal next gym is, like, 42 at the Ace. But that makes, like, Nuzlocking and stuff with this game easier. You don't have to grind. Okay, so now we're on Route 8, so we're going to draw again. I don't even know what I want. Really, the only thing I don't want is a 4. Like, I can't handle the stab block thing again. Like, it'll just drive me crazy. Okay. The Empress. Which I have the Emperor already. I think I've drawn this before in this playthrough. So I'm going to go to the rules. The Empress. Immediate, so this isn't going to change our major arcana slots up there. Immediate, you may immediately revoke the effect of one card in play and either catch the first Pokemon you see in this area or free a petrified Pokemon of your choice. That's a tough... Wait. The first Pokemon you see in this area, I think I would rather free Chinchino from being petrified rather than catch something else. Is it the only thing? Oh wait, no, it's banned. It's not petrified. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Dang, I really thought we were about to like get that Minccino back immediately. That sucks. So the decision here is you may revoke the effect of one card in play and either catch the first one for your petrified Pokemon of your choice. So I'll definitely catch a Pokemon. That happens, but I have to choose a rule to revoke. Huh. I mean, I feel like the most optimal thing would be to just revoke the Devil card, so then I can just use like whatever I want. But we're kind of just so far in the game now that, yeah, it's like I wouldn't even want to switch my team up that badly anyway, and it's the next thing. So yeah, I'm gonna revoke slot 2 strength so we don't have to only use physical attacks anymore. So yeah, let's just do that. I think that's the best option. Or like it's the only thing that's like annoying right now. Because I feel like it's the of one card in play. I guess I could revoke the Nuzlocke rule, but I kind of think that that's making this like fun. So yeah, I'm gonna revoke the That is such a tough call. It's like, do we revoke the non or do we revoke strength? Let me look at my moves again. So you're stuck, not able to use a poison move. Yeah, you can't. I can't even use my water types. Yeah, let's revoke strength. I think I would. I think I'm not scared of a Nuzlocke if I'm not limited on like move choice. So yeah, we'll just put it right there. So we know that that's canceling out, and this goes back in the deck, actually. Yeah, because it'll go away when the two... Yeah, okay, I got it. Cool, so we drew the Empress. Let me write that down that happened. And this was for Route 8. The Empress... And then I'm going to be like, used on strength. Okay, cool. Well, we can just move right along here. And on this route, I just got to watch out for Rabombi's over-leveling problem. Everything else seems fine. Okay. Okay, I was like, Rufflet, like, leave me alone. I do not remember that the Pokemon just freeze, like, while you use a ladder. I wish that's how it worked on Elden Ring. So I'm trying to think of how you navigate this place. I think I have to battle her. Yeah, it's anticipating that it's about to die to this Night Slash in like 5 seconds. Okay. Let's go. Let's go, Astrodon Earth Power. I still don't know if I should even bother keeping Harden. It has really bad physical defense. It's like it's almost... Yeah, but I don't want to get rid of Body Slam. Well, no, I made a rule that if, like, I get limited, like, if I had to deal with Strength again, I would just go back and teach it Body Slam. So yeah, we'll just get rid of Body Slam. Because I like the idea of Harden, like, with Recover. I think I could still get use out of that. Actually, maybe even in the next gym. The next gym's a rock gym. So Gastrodon's going to go really hard into that gym. Yes, this is all coming back to me. You go this way. And then we're going to go up this ladder. I'm pretty sure there's TMs and stuff here, but honestly, like... The game is never going to let me use TMs. Oh, here's one. Yeah, and like 3 Pokemon learn that move. Like ever, it's so crazy that that's a TM. Maybe... I feel like there's something else that's important on this route. I'm trying to think. I'm gonna just check Bulbapedia and make sure I'm not crazy, but like I know there's like another TM that's a good one. But I don't think there's... Oh shit. Gonna look at items. Oh wait, I was supposed to catch the first Pokemon I saw on this route and I didn't do that. Let me do that right now in the grass. It's like I totally forgot. I didn't even think about it. I was just like, oh, I don't care. Okay, there we go. So whatever this is what we catch. Oh, well, never mind. I didn't, there's this thing, this is a good teachable moment. So in Nuzlocke's, hardcore Nuzlocke's, people usually implement what's called a dupe clause. And it's like, where I have this Pokemon already, we're gonna just like redo it and make sure it's something that I haven't had before. Like older Nuzlockes did like, here's 20 Rattatas. Okay, cool, here's another ground type. It's like I'm about to just be like a mono-type ground trainer in this playthrough. With Sandstorm strategies, like that's so funny. Okay. Actually, I'm weak to ground. I wonder if it probably doesn't know Earthquake though. And I can like switch to Ramambi or something. There's a shiny stone, but we already dealt with all that. That was definitely what I was thinking of. And King's Rock, which I can't use, and Brick Break. Did it just use Roar? Okay, well, so when that happens in like a Nuzlocke, and I'm gonna just assume in this shoe, that means you like fail to catch that Pokemon and you don't get to try again. So, okay, glad nothing happened. I mean, that really would have been like a good Pokemon to get, and it was at level 40. Like, I'm kind of mad. Like, I would not have been mad about having that like on deck, but okay, it is what it is. And Brick Break is a TM that if I needed it, I would come back for it, because you're allowed to do that when the card lets you use a TM. So we'll just like make note of that. It's like, if for whatever reason I needed a fighting move. That is so funny. It used freaking Roar or Whirlwind or something. Soul Rock would have been like dope. I would have been so happy with that. Oh cool, I think we can just... Oh cool, we don't even have to battle any of these people. That's awesome. And then we just make sure that the Phalanx... That's actually like my favorite fighting type Pokemon probably ever made. it was like cool to see that in these newer games that something can still be like, oh, that's my favorite fighting type. It's just so unusual. And why is it walking like so slow? It's like, that's crazy. I don't remember that even being a thing. Oh, cool. If that's a double battle, I'm probably gonna do it just because double battles are like awesome. So we'll bring Sandaconda into this battle because it's safe. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something about Persian. It's gonna be like lower level than everything else. But it's too risky with the Nuzlocke rules being on to even bring it out to try to level it up. I don't know what this battle is, but now that we can use... Actually, I can use Muddy Water. Let's just do our ground policy lead. It's like, please don't be like grass trainers or something crazy like that. Actually, maybe I should have just skipped this because it's like risky and the Nuzlocke rules. Exeter. Oh, we're good. We're good. Okay, level 36. Bulldoze hits me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use Dig. Muddy Water. Okay, well this is actually good because I'm digging second, so he won't hit, or might not hit the Sandaconda, but the Sandaconda will for sure hit the Excadrill on the next turn. This is complicated. And double miss on, that's great. That Gastrodon, I was so excited to get to finally use your attacks, and you're gonna like do me like that. Okay, perfect. Awesome. So now Muddy Water was gonna have split damage between the two, but now that it's just one target, it's gonna be like its normal like power level. I don't think it'll one shot. Oh wow. Okay. Okay, Gastrodon is actually good now that we're allowed to click its water move for the first time. Fury swipes, you're joking. Oh man, its moves are bad. Bite is like okay, but like, I don't know. I needed to level up. Okay, we'll just use Dig there. And I'll use Earth Power there, so I think we're good. So Dig there and Earth Power the Berserker. It's a really popular move in VGC. Like when I play competitive, it'll make the Gastrodon not able to go this turn. Oh man, that's bad. That's bad. And I flinched. Oh man, hold on. I have to be careful. I have to be really careful here. I'm going to use a Hyper Potion on Gastrodon because it's just like, if that Lucario steamrolls, I'm not like losing my like best counter for this next gym like right before the doing it. Dude, this AI is smart. That was actually so smart of it to like do that. Wow. Thank you. Okay. I love how there's a Sandstorm and nothing on the field is taking damage from it. Well, I'm going to switch targets. So I'm going to have you dig Berserker, and since this thing used Detect last turn, it won't again this turn, so I'll use Earth Power on it, because it's still super effective. I can't believe Sandaconda's faster, that's crazy. Oh, this is bad. Now it's doing like double damage, so it's like it needs to be gone. Awesome. Yeah, now that we're getting towards like the level 40s and stuff, it starts being like, if you have like your final cut move, like how strong Earth Power is, like we're gonna see like one shots and stuff like that. And once the opponents start using like good moves, it'll be like one shotting back and forth usually. I think we're good to just take it down. Let's go. Okay, cool. We're good on the level caps. I'm just gonna give Persian those rare candies at this point, because I don't know what else I'm gonna do. Alright, I guess we'll wait until the gym, when I draw for this gym challenge, to see if that, like, makes my team switch up any. And if it does, if it doesn't, I'll just give it the rare candies to Persian. I probably should go, like, grind raids or something to give it more candy to really catch it up, but I think between... Oh wait, is this a different route? No, this is still considered Route 8. Huh, that's weird. Where there's different Pokemon here, I almost should do a separate draw for it. But that's a really hard decision to make. Like, I don't know if that counts. Huh. That's a tough call. If there was, like, some of my, like, VGC friends watching right now, I would ask what they think, but they're busy. I don't know. Huh. In Alola, this is so funny, there's a route that does this, and people do, in Nuzlocke, usually give it a second encounter, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna treat this as its own route, even though it's technically the same. But I'm gonna do a draw from the deck for here. So I'm gonna be like, oh, I need to write down we failed to catch that Hippowdon. So now we're gonna do Route 8, and I'll put Snow. Because they're so drastically different. I feel like they're just, like, completely different. Snowy part. So yeah, we're gonna draw for this area, because it's, like, it's a whole different encounter table. Like, there's different Pokemon here. There's even, I think there's even trainers. But see, for 9, I'm probably not going to do it, because it's just, like, there and then the water, so it's like, and I would need the grass for like random encounters. So yeah, I think that's like fair. Alright, let's draw this. Page of Swords. The Headless Horseman, that's a really cute, I like the art. Page is like a jack in like regular playing cards. So that's not, I think this is the thing that, issues the challenge. Oh wait, no, I haven't clicked it yet. Page, never have I ever. Immediate, teach all of your Pokemon, current Pokemon party, a new TM or TR if possible. It must be a move the Pokemon has never learned in the past. If some of your Pokemon can't learn any moves from the TMs you have, you may use as many as you can. Alright, we're cooking. Now, that's like, we can finally just use TMs on everything. Page of Swords. And I'll keep track of what I use on my team here so I don't forget. Oh my, this is so fun. So, normally in Pokemon playthroughs, you get to like, use TMs and TRs and stuff like the whole time, but now I'm finally just like able to like teach everything something, so we really have to make this count. So let's organize by number, and then I'm gonna look at them backwards. So Sandaconda Body Press, maybe. High Horsepower, okay. Can I use Drill Run? Yeah, High Horsepower is basically better. Dazzling Gleam on Rabombi would be kind of nice, since it doesn't have a fairy move. Scald on Gastrodon or Octillery would be really good. Oh, wow. Dude, there's just so many things I would do. Okay, hold on. Scissor. Poison Jab on Skunk Tank. I think that's definitely happening, actually. Yeah, that's for sure. I don't even need to, like, look or anything. It's like I've been dying to put Poison Jab on that the whole game. So, Skunky is done. Or Skunk Tank. Tank. Tot. Poison. Oh, you know what? I can also look at the move relearner, but honestly, I think I have so many TMs that I want to use that I won't have to do that. Ice Beam on Gastrodon would be huge. That's actually... Huh. Oh, oops. Let's... Electroweb, nah. Oh, I would have give bullets. I would have put Bullet Seed on the Minchino. Oh, it's so sad. Steel Wing. Oh, I thought that was on Rabombi. I was like, that's crazy. Rabombi with Magical Leaf is cool. I could see just throwing that on it. It technically would be rock coverage, but I think we can do better than that. I think the Dazzling Gleam, but... Okay, Ice Beam on Gastrodon is too good to, like, not do. Like, it's like we have the technology. So that's set in stone. Okay. And then, oh my, this is just so exciting. I think I'm gonna teach Octillery Scald, because that's better than Bubble Beam. By like a lot, yeah, that's perfect. So we'll teach that Scald. Alright, now we're looking... Sandaconda, I'm gonna teach it High Horsepower. Yeah, because I'll keep Dig. Yeah. Or I'll keep Bulldoze and get rid of Dig for High Horsepower. That's perfect. That fixes that annoying problem. So we have to teach something to Rabombi and something to Persian. They actually, I'm gonna wait until the next town and use the move relearner instead of TMs, because there wasn't, it was like Dazzling Gleam is kind of like I would use on Rabombi, but I don't need to, like it's gonna learn Moonblast. And Magical Leaf was like, I could see doing that. That's interesting. Oh wait, I need to be careful, I need to use a Pokédoll. Oh my god, now we're gonna have to sit through this, oh gosh. But you don't get to catch anything from this card, right? It was just to use TMs. Yeah. So I'm glad I'm glad we drew from the deck for that and got it. It's like everything's like coming together for this playthrough. Hopefully he doesn't battle. Okay, cool. Awesome, and the gym is, or the Pokemon Center is right there, so we don't even have to like risk running into a battle like that we don't want to do before fulfilling the requirements of that card. This is a really cool town. It's like icy and like fun. The music's good. Okay, so this guy. So let's check Rabombi's moves here. Psychic was good. Oh, they said it needs to be a move it didn't know before. Why does it have Covet? Yeah, so... I guess I could just use the Dazzling Gleam TM on it, just... because why not? Because if I'm not allowed to use Draining Kiss... or Psychic, because I had it before, yeah. So I guess I'll just teach it Dazzling Gleam. And then Persian. Okay, we got something here. We just have Quash. Ugh, that's so bad. Yeah, there's nothing even worth using here. I think I saw Hyper Voice. It's like maybe I'll just teach out Hyper Voice. But yeah, we're gonna do... I guess since that rule's off, I don't need Dual Wing Beat. Or I technically don't need Leech Life. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of Leech Life. Okay, so let's look for Persian and a move. We have to teach it something. I know it's Power Gem already. Hyper Voice is an option. Taunt. Sleep Talk. No. That sucks I can't learn Brutal Swing. Retaliate. Okay, we could do... Payback is something. Swift and... Charm. Or Dig, okay. I'm kind of leaning Dig, actually. Because it already knows Bite, yeah. Yeah, we'll just teach it Dig. Why not? We're not even using it. So we put Rabombi. God, spelling Rabombi is like really hard. Rabombi, Dazzling. Dazzling Gleam, and then we gave Persian Dig. Okay. Awesome. So let's heal. Oh my god, remember having to pay the tithe to the Pokemon Center? That was so bad. Okay. So Circhester does have some goodies in the town that are pretty good. But some of them, there's a lot of like cutscenes and stuff. So Icicle Spear is a good TM, but I don't really care about it. Icy Wind is really good. Rock Tomb. The Shiny Charm is here. Fake Tears. Screech. Wide Winds. That's the accuracy thing, yeah. I don't really have anything like dying for accuracy, but that's a good thing to know. So there's nothing I like have to go out of my way for, so we can just like burn through the story right now. And yeah, because we're already at the like level caps, so close. And Gastrodon basically is just gonna like carry this through this whole gym, and we have Octillery and we have Sandaconda. Like, we're so good into this rock gym that it's crazy. Like, we just obviously won't even bring Rabombi to this. Skunk Tank might not be good because a lot of rock types either are ground type as well or like no ground type moves. And Persian is still under leveled. I'm gonna give it the candy. Just to have all 5. Yeah, I can't risk Screech. Okay, cool. Or wait, I actually wasn't gonna do that because I was like, oh, let me wait for the next drawing. But cool, we're going straight to the gym. So yeah, we don't have to like worry about any of the story here, but the town is really pretty. And cool, and there's like a hotel, there's like a lot to do here, but I'm not gonna bother with it. Because I don't need the wildlands like that. Okay. Yeah, this is another gym where I was talking about earlier that in the other version of the game it's a different gym. So in this one it's rock, which is kind of should be pretty easy. I'm actually gonna just take a little look peek at his team, at just what he uses, because I don't remember. Okay, it's 4 though, so this is like, I don't remember if the last gym used 4 yet. I don't have a grass type. Grass would be the best thing to lead, but it's not like mandatory. by any means. Let me see if Octillery has Bullet Seed. Yeah, let's lead Octillery. Oh, and fix its item. I forgot about that. I have an item to boost its water damage. That'll be like what we use for sure. Okay. If I can find it. I thought I bought one. There it is. So cool. Now, let me make sure everybody has... Yeah, I was like, okay, Rabombi, we need to change the held item. Now that we're not locked into weird moves, let's do... I think I have silver powder. Perfect. Everyone has like their items. Great. Let's get our ball from Ball Guy. One of my favorites. Great. Okay, so yeah, nothing's stopping me from taking the challenge, so we definitely draw here for the Sir Tester Gym. Okay, so let's... We got an Ace of Swords. I'm gonna check and see what Ace does. I think it... Actually, I'm pretty sure the Nuzlocke rule said it gets canceled out if you draw one of these, but let's just check. Waterfall, ongoing, you cannot switch Pokemon in battle unless one faints or is forced out of play. When your Pokemon do faint, you must use them in party order. You may still change your party order outside of battle. This rule is revoked if you draw a 9 or cancels out if you draw another Ace. So let me go to the 9 and just make sure that... I think it just says it cancels out. Yeah, it does. Okay. So that's made the game already easy. I was kind of like not struggling at all, but now we're really not going to be worried. And I think I have an image of a 1 for one of these cards. But cool, if that's the case, we can just move right along, yeah. Yeah, this is a different suit, but it doesn't matter. So the 9 goes away, and we got an Ace. So this means when I'm in battle, I can't, like, switch out. I can't, instead, I just basically have to attack or use an item. And I basically can sweep this whole gym probably with just Octillery, so I'm actually really not worried about this card's effect. Especially if it doesn't make you do this and the Nuzlocke at the same time, which is kind of nice. I almost don't think that needs to be a thing. Like, I'm pretty sure I could handle it at this point. I think for fun I might just, like, try that. Well, no, I guess, yeah, it doesn't let you. But yeah, we'll just always try to, like, optimize. Like, let's see if I can sweep with just one Pokemon. I was like, I'm trying not to, like, vape on camera. Yeah, this gym challenge is really weird. They're giving you dowsing rods, and they're like, oh, like, get through this. Yeah, this actually really sucks. So, gym challenger-wise, yeah, I still think we just sweep everything with Octillery, because it has a water, ice, and grass move, so... Okay, it seems like I'm gonna fall through. If I go there, it's probably this way. Yeah, and I feel like it's gonna make you battle everybody. Like, usually puzzles like this make you battle all the trainers. And it's really rare for a rock-type gym to be late in the game like this. This is like the 6th gym. Usually they're first. Like, usually they try to throw rock at the beginning to be like, oh, like, if your Pokemon just use, like, normal moves, they resist them, so it kind of makes it hard. But at this point in the game, like, we have so many good moves, like, we're totally fine. Rabombi hit the level cap, but I don't think it lets you use your box here. Yeah, so it's just like, if it overlevels, it overlevels. Because I've done all I can. fall. Maybe this way? Oh my gosh. Bruh. This sucks. Okay, so it has to be this way. Okay, okay, okay. Oh yeah, it reveals it. This is so weird. Okay, not there. Oh my god, I can't believe I made that. Okay. Yeah, it's not gonna let you. Cool. Oh, it's just like one crystal. One Minecraft block. Alright, let's see how we... Oh wait, is it really just gonna be like right here? Okay, I was like, it's not gonna just let you like walk past him. I think there's like, I swear there's a part where they do it and it's a sandstorm. Okay, so this is an example of like a lot of rock types being quad weak to something. This move will definitely just, oh wow, that's fast. We'll just outright knock it out. Like there's no question. It's like, remember at the beginning when I was using that and before it got banned? Wow. This gym challenge sucks. Okay. Yeah, so now it's a sandstorm. Oh my gosh. Wait, maybe it's this way? Yeah, I don't think it's gonna let you skip that trainer. Actually, it would have. I think it would have. Well, hopefully Robombi doesn't level up, but there's nothing you can do. Pseudo Widow is actually scary here. Oh wait, the Nuzlocke isn't on anymore. Okay, so I can't. I was like, I was gonna switch up, but I was like, oh wait, you can't, cause yeah. Just hopefully it doesn't have Wood Hammer. Okay, well it's gonna go down to the burn. Oh, that's hilarious. Cool. Alright, hopefully she's the last trainer. Okay, this wall's here. Can you just walk through here? Oh my god. There's like no way through. Okay. Yeah. I was like, it really likes the right side at the end of these puzzles, I noticed. Okay, cool. I'm glad that's over, and we didn't overlevel or like have to worry about any of that. We're an hour in the stream. This should be good. Yeah, I'm trying to. I don't think I can. I would like to get through at least to the next gym, I guess, but I don't even know if I'm gonna have time to do that because that new game comes out like tomorrow night, and I work and stuff. It's like I'm scared I'm not gonna like finish this challenge like if I don't finish it like tonight, but I don't think it's possible to finish it tonight. I think even if I burn through it like quick, like what do we have? We have Hyper Potion. Cool, and I'm still gung-ho on, I think Octillery can just sweep the whole gym by itself. I'm gonna like issue like, well that is already a challenge issue because of the ace card. It's like we are gonna sweep him with just Octillery. And we're gonna like fight over the weather. Yeah, this should be fine. Oh wait, and then it waterfalls, so it's in party order, so I should definitely put Gastro next, and then Sandaconda, and then Persian should be last. Or actually, Robombi should be last, because it's like saying you have to, if Octillery goes down, I have to do whatever's in the second position, so glad I caught myself there. And his attitude, it's like, it just, I'm sorry, bro, like, this is gonna be, like, probably the easiest gym challenge. So this is why I wanted to lead it. I'm going to use Bullet Seed. It's quad weak to this. Oh, that's scary. But it's going to lower its defenses for the attack and speed buffs. That Bullet Seed now is going to do so much damage. Like, it would, I would have to, like, miss or something. Okay. Oh, okay, I could... It might only hit twice. Okay, we got it. Absolutely not. Slam, no. Alright, Shuckle is going to be kind of annoying. I guess I'll just go for a burn. Wow, that was not impressive. Shuckle is like one of the most defensively, like highest defense stats in the game. But it has low HP, but still, I don't know. I'm two-shotting it is crazy. I think this is an interesting Pokemon. It's Mono Rock. It's cool. It's supposed to be like a Stonehenge reference. But it has really bad special defense, so it's like the Skull will probably just like one-shot. It might have Sturdy. So that move it used Stealth Rocks. If we were switching out, which we're not allowed to do because of the cards, we would take damage for it. So this will come down to a speed thing, but I still think just Dynamaxing and hitting with water that he's quad weak to is just the best strategy here. But it might not get one-shotted. It's like, who outspeeds? I'm like, aw, he's fed. I hope he doesn't use the fire move. Yeah, okay, that's the rock move. This was really good in VGC, like this Pokemon, even though it's quad weak to water and ground, because of this ability that will price you proc here. Okay, just what I was when it's like when it doesn't die in one hit to water, it gets a really big speed boost and just gets to go fast. And then this move it set up, I was gonna non-rock type Pokemon take damage every turn, but it just died before we got to see any of that happen. Okay, now I gotta check what the next level cap is, because I'm pretty sure it's like not that much higher than this one. I think it's like 44. It's 46. Okay, we get 4 levels. Which I was just looking at that and I'm like, I think this could move over a little bit in the display and it would still look good. Yeah. Okay. Which we'll go and change that here in a second. Okay. And it's really late in the game. That usually is given to you at the first badge. That's another thing about rock types. So unusual. That outfit was good. I liked it. Okay, cool. So now we can change this level cap to 46. And we're on our way to the 7th battle. 7th gym badge. Oh yeah, what's his face said he wanted to battle. I'm gonna have to battle Hop. I think he goes back to leading double in this battle, so I'm gonna plan as if he's gonna lead double. Yeah, I really just think Skunk Tank is like just such a good Pokemon into anything in this game right now. And they're talking about going to this restaurant. It's called Bob's Your Uncle. It's right here. Actually, I think they full healed me. Did they? Or did I just, like, not take damage during that gym battle? Okay, no, they healed you. So she's saying to go here, I think. And this is a big story beat. It's like, if you want to hear more of my theories about these tapestries, it's like this is a secret 5th one that wasn't in that castle that we were at earlier, that I was like talking about how it seems like they were gay. This really makes it seem like they were. What it looks like to me in this they're depicting is like, yeah, it's gonna end up being a seal, but it's like, it looks like they're being laid to rest, like those are their graves. Which I don't know why we're just assuming. It's like, no, it's a seal. It's like, it's not clearly like their tombstones, but okay. Yeah. Which it was the sword one that we met at the very beginning of the game. What if I was like, I really don't? In the slumbering weald. And it's so funny that that forest is so like sketchy and like pretty and stuff, and like they're like, oh, we just don't know anything about it. We don't go there for whatever reason. The hero's path. This is actually a cool area. So it's like a, I guess like a public bath, like when it's giving like Roman, if you ask me, like a Roman bathhouse, but I don't know if that's like what it's exactly supposed to be, but it's like a hot spring. The two heroes came to soothe their wounds in the battle and bring down the evil presence. So they're saying only Pokemon use it, and how it's like, okay. And he's like, I would take the shield. That's for a little basic elementary foreshadowing that he said he would take the shield. Yeah, we're ready. As long as you lead double. Oh, it's cool that they healed me. It's like, I'm pretty sure they just already just did, but okay. From like the eating. Yeah, I was like, I think he goes back to double. I'm definitely just gonna toxic his like entire team. But he has 5 Pokemon, that's a lot. Is it 5? Yeah. So the card, that ace card is not letting me switch out, so I just have to battle with Skunking until it faints. And then go to the next one, which I didn't even pre-plan what was like in next in order, but... I think we can win this battle with Sucker Punch. Or we can win against the double and then maybe get to like either chip with Sucker Punch on the next thing, or just use Toxic on it. This will go first. Oh, or unless he just doesn't attack. Wow. I really just got played. Yeah, now I see why it doesn't let you have both the Nuzlocke and this weird switching out thing off, because you like need to switch out on a Nuzlocke. Well, I'm gonna just Sucker Punch because I think I'll go down to the takedown here, or it can flinch. Okay, it didn't. Yeah, it's gonna lose damage to recoil from that move, plus hail, plus whatever stage Toxic's at. It might die. Oh, no, okay. So I have to click, when the first thing faints, I have to do this one because it's next. If that makes sense. You don't normally, like I could. Okay. Yeah, we'll just start with power. Growl at level 40 is really, like, probably the craziest thing I've seen in this game. That's wild. Yeah, it was nice knowing you Gastrodon, but we do know Ice Beam. Yeah, we're about to watch Gastrodon get just like destroyed by its only weakness. It's quad weak to grass, so just usually just like if you touch it with a blade of grass, it's done. And I think I put my ground type next. Yeah, oh man, this is... And then my water type. This is really bad. I might just like sweep through my whole team because I can't like choose what I'm doing. We're gonna have to use Glare. Yeah, I should have definitely thought about what was in the order stuff was in, because I forgot. I keep forgetting about his Rillaboom. And I'm really weak to grass for some reason. Well, yeah, I have like 4 things on my team weak to grass. I just realized that's crazy. Or is it 3? No, it's okay. It's 3. I don't think I outspeed. Okay, we need to get flinches here. No, we didn't get it. What's next into the slaughter? I think my other water type. Yeah, artillery. Which it knows Ice Beam. If it can survive to use it, I think we'll be good. Which it learned by level up. That was like crazy. Yeah, it's like, oh, happy day. It's an electric type. I'm gonna be weak to that, but I'm just gonna use Scald. Like, what else do you do? That Pokemon we tried to... People would make it work in Draft League when we were doing draft in this generation. It was pretty funny. It was like it with like Tapu Koko, which is like a legendary Pokemon. It was like they were kind of like good together in that. Or just like a good electric type Pokemon. Yeah, I think burning with Scald is probably the best. Yeah, it's tanky. Oh man, we kind of needed the burn. It's a 30% chance to burn. I think we can survive one more chip from the hail. If this does, I think this KOs. Okay. Alright, well, at least I don't like when 2 are getting like way over leveled from the others, so I might have to like box them to get everybody back to even. Oh. Okay, we really need this to burn. Oh my god, it's faster. Oh yeah, I think I got my speed lowered or something. Oh man. Okay, this is really not great. So I have to send out Persian because the ace card is next. So Persian's debut, I think, okay. We gotta be big brain here. I'm gonna fake out because that will just give me, it'll give it a little bit of chip, and then it won't act to this turn, and then gets chipped from the hail, and we'll get to reveal the speed. So when weather chips Pokemon on the field, it chips them based off their speed. So now I know Persian outspeeds. So I'm gonna go for bite so I can like hopefully get a flinch, so it doesn't get to act again. We got it. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep trying that. This is like a flinch strategy. And it's probably still the best damage output. Nice. Do I get a crit and a flinch? That would be insane. Okay, okay, well he's... The AI noticed that I was trying to do that, so now we'll see when that we get chipped by hail. Yeah, now it's getting chipped first. And I'm getting chipped, so that move lowered my speed enough that it's gonna outspeed, so it won't flinch anymore. Oh, but he didn't need the second one. He didn't need the second one. The AI is not perfect in Pokemon, especially like during the game. They save like the best battle AI for like either the battle towers post game or like the final boss, which is gonna be that character Leon, this character's brother. That battle, the AI will be like smarter than this. Drill Peck's a good move. I like that. I didn't know that had it. Flying type has like this problem of like they don't have like good moves, and Drill Peck's like one of the only ones that's like normal. Okay. That was actually a little tough, not being able to switch freely. Because I don't think Rabambi could have handled that. They couldn't take the heat on that. It's a steel type. Yeah, he finally got over like losing to beat. It's like, relax. It's okay. Like, you don't have to win every battle. It's like the guy that won Worlds like lost twice during the tournament and still won Worlds too. I think. Maybe it was the other guy that got second. Okay. Okay, cool. So now we just move on to the next one. We definitely go to the Pokemon Center because he smoked me, almost. And, so now the strategy of, like, how do I handle this, like, leveling situation? I think I'm gonna just... I could try to use Persian to get it to catch up, but these 44s are like... Let's just put the 44s first, because if they faint, because of that ace rule, at least like the lower stuff getting experience is like at the end. Yeah, this is fine. Actually, wait, no, we should definitely be strategic about like the order we put them in. So you're weak to grass, so if a grass type got it, I would have a poison type, so you should be after Gastrodon. And then I'm trying to think. Yeah, these don't really have like synergy with like weaknesses or anything, but yeah, the Stun Tank after Gastrodon's probably the best. Yeah, so this is gonna, I'm trying to think about how I'm gonna do those wild area draws, because this is gonna end up in another double, just like, I'll have to just double draw to like fill in the blanks of the last, there's like 3 areas of the wild area, and I'll get Surf. So yeah, let me, before we do Route 9, let me go do that giant seat one that we had to skip like a long time ago, because we're for sure like at the right level now. So yeah, we're just gonna go over there in case the card makes me catch something or whatever, and then I can just catch it, and then go back to the game, and then we'll draw for Route 9, do Route 9, and then draw for Spike Move once we get in there. And that'll be the 7th gym battle. Yeah, maybe I might be able to get through all 8 badges at least tonight. Okay, so now I think it's across this bridge. Yes, okay. That's how I get to be on the page of like where we're drawing or not. Okay, we'll put it here. Okay. So the deck. So we're gonna do a draw for Giant Sea, and then after that there's only like 3 more areas in the wild area that I should probably draw for, I guess, since like, so everything has been like accounted for, every route. Okay, we got 5 of Wands. I think this is gonna be bad. 5 guys, ongoing. Your female Pokemon are banned unless you have no male or genderless Pokemon. This rule is revoked if you draw 6 and cancels out if you draw another 5 immediately. You may catch the first male wild Pokemon in this area. Okay. I can't remember. I didn't write down what I drew for that gym, and I forgot what it was. Was it the page thing? No, that was here. Huh. I totally forgot what I drew there. I'll have to, like, backtrack for it. Or no, it was the ace. I think it was the ace. Yeah, it was the ace. So here, we drew a 5. I think it's called Giant Sea. Which, if I'm not mistaken, when I drew here that first time, I had to cancel the draw because the level was too high. And it's like, I really think this was the same card that I drew for that area. Like, the same number, at least. So it's 5 of Wands. So, female are banned. And now we catch first male. Okay, so let's see what we got. Well, actually, wait. Let me first do... Oh my god, my entire team is almost female. Like, that's 5 out of 6 Pokemon are female. Okay, but Sandaconda is immune to the rules. So wait, we get to keep Sandaconda. So we lose 4 Pokemon. But they're compulsory, so I don't know how that works with this. Because it's like, oh, I'm supposed to be, like, forced to use them or whatever. Let me just double check this real quick. Compulsory. Captain your active other cards take precedent over keeping compulsory Pokemon with you. Okay, okay. Okay. And it uses this male-female thing. Okay, okay. I got it. Okay, so first, so that means we'll move them. They're still compulsory, but we're not allowed to use the female Pokemon. Dude, this is like really not good. Like, this is so bad. Female, 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 female. Okay. Wow. And then you're champion, so you're immune to rules, so we'll keep it. And then you're actually a male, which, honestly, if we're being real, if I had to get rid of everything but one Pokemon, Stuntank is like the best thing I'm using right now. But okay, so now we're just going to use these 2 to catch the first male. It's snowing, so maybe it'll be like an ice type. That'll be cool. It's Delibird. Yikes. This is so not good. Well, is it male? Damn, it is. Okay. That's fine. Just gonna like throw an Ultra Ball and see if we catch it. Actually, I think Delibird is like really hard to catch. Yeah, it used to be anyways. Okay. Well, I can paralyze it. That should be... So, okay, let me... While that's occurring, catch first Pokemon Delibird. Okay, and this will chip its health a little bit now that it's hit me. Okay, so now that we've paralyzed it and did some damage to itself, let's see if that makes it catchable. Okay, awesome. Okay, so just so we, the viewers and everybody can keep up with what's happening, and myself included, let me get the 5 on the board. Safari 5. Okay, honestly, I might use the suit for cups because it's the most clear. Actually, this isn't. Okay, yeah. Okay. So this is making us only able to use male Pokemon. We cannot use any females. Full-blown, like, Redditor over here, like, having to say females like that. Okay, let's put the 5 there. We're starting to run out of space for all these card effects. Okay, so we'll put this back in the deck. And then... Well, before I go dealing with reconfiguring my whole team, we're basically going to have to do a double draw, because I have to draw for the next route we're on, which is 9. So let's walk back over there. Just like, wow, okay. Yeah, this is going to turn into, like, having to grind, like, raids or something. I don't know, we'll see. We might be able to, like, carry us through to the next one, but I might have to, like, go to the DLC and do some grinding. Alright, so we're on 9. Perfect. So let's draw again. It's like, give us something... I don't know. I don't even know what can save us now. Like, it's like the limits. Okay. Okay, we got 2 of wands. I think this one's like normal. Like, I don't think it's like a bad thing. If I'm not mistaken, I think it lets you catch a Pokemon. And it's like just whatever you want. Or just whatever the first thing is. 2. You may catch one Pokemon of your choice in this area. You may teach it one of your party Pokemon or the new Pokemon a TM. Okay, cool. So let me decide what my team is going to be out of the male Pokemon I have in standby. Okay, Barraskewda is probably definitely coming in. Okay, Mogrim is perfect. Actually, wait. The Hangman in slot 4, if this evolves, it gets banned. Or it gets petrified. Well, then I can't use any of that other stuff either. So I guess I would just let that happen to one thing. And then Swinub would be cool. Yeah, I think this is the best scenario. Oh god, do we actually use the Stelbird? Okay, it knows Drill Peck. And I could use this TM to teach it a move. An ice move. But I would like to teach you Waterfall. Oh god, your moves are horrible to you. Okay. Well, let's see what we can catch on this route. Before I do, like, anything else. And we'll make sure it's a male Pokemon. Cramorant, okay, that would be kind of cool. Pincurchin, Kingler, the options there. Fishing, visible encounters. Jellicent, I really like. It's a lot of water types. And I would prefer something evolved so we don't have to, like, Oh, there's a Glalie, but it's on level 55. Okay, Sirchester Bay has like a different encounter table, slightly. But there's really good fishing. Yeah, it seems like we're gonna be stuck with like a water type. Okay, Clobopus would be cool. It's a fighting type. Or Delmaz even. Oh, it's a 1%. That's crazy. Oh man, the whole thing just like broke. So there's fishing stuff. There's Jellicent, which would be nice to have a ghost type, but not right before the Dark Gem. Yeah, I think the most strategic thing to pick, if I had to pick anything from these options, is the Clobopus, and it's a 30% chance visible encounter. And it's once we get to the water. I think they chase you in the water, so it's actually like gonna be something easy to catch. And just for our sanity, we're gonna like use a super potion. Paralyze heal. And then we'll decide on like the TM thing after. And then I'll give you the sharp beak. There it is. Okay. Yeah, I think Clobopus is like the best thing. Oh wait, no, it'll evolve and get banned though. I caught myself there. Hold on. Wow, this is turning into like a really hard choice. I could fish for Lapras Mantine or Wailord. There's Quillfish. Oh man, these choices are really bad. Jellicent is just so bad into the next gym that I don't want to catch it, but like I kind of think it's like might be the best choice. Man, this is a really tough decision. Barbonicle is here. Toxapex. Delmaz would kind of be cool, but it's like I wouldn't want a dark type. Or I don't want a ghost type against the dark type gym. Pincurchin is hidden. Okay. Wishy-Washy wouldn't be like terrible as like another mono water type. And it's good. It's like good and it doesn't evolve. So Wishy-Washy or going for Lapras, Mantine, or Wailord. I think I'm gonna go for, I think Wishy-Washy might be the best choice. So yeah, I'm gonna just go over here and fish. For a male Wishy-Washy. Which, okay, yeah, there's a bubbling spot. And we still get to use a TM after we catch this. Damn, this is making it go by slower than I thought it was going to, like this like hiccup. Because I'm still going to do another draw once I get Surf before the 7th gym, and then save the next encounter for like between the 7th and 8th gym. Because there's still, well, there's still 3 places in the wild area to draw from. Okay, now Sucker Punch should work here this time. Yeah. We're not gonna use Belch. That's such a weird move. Oh, I actually did not want to click that. I was gonna click Night Slash. Okay, can we break through this 30%? Yes, okay, cool. Confusion used to be 50% in like the old games, but they changed it to 30% and it just like almost never happens now. Like it went from being like good to like really bad. Guys, I think Poison Jab's actually stronger, but Night Slash has that crit. It's so funny that I'm just catching another mono water type that's also physical when I already have a water type physical, but I just can't think of anything else. It's like either going for like that Lapras. Maybe I should go for the Lapras, Wailord, or Man type thing just to get a different type, but I think Wishy-Washy would just be like a good Pokemon. It would be like tanky instead of frail like Barraskewda. And also has like a higher % chance to catch. Or to spawn here. Oh, please be a male. That would be like just so easy and like awesome. Yes, okay, cool. And it's on a good level, so this actually helps us out a lot. So let me keep track of this so I don't run out. Catch. Mon of choice. Wishy-Washy. TM Tot. And do I have any net balls? We might actually teach it that because it doesn't have any good... Oh, it has Assurance. Okay. Well, I'm never going to use Swagger in the playthrough. That's so risky, especially like with this crap. Yeah, so what it saw in battle, it's like a bunch of them get together and make that big one. And what makes it... It loses enough HP, it'll switch back, so it's like, it's kind of a weird Pokemon, but... And its stats are really bad on the screen, but like, its stats change when its ability activates. Okay, it knows Aqua Tail, so it knows like a really usable move. Other than that though, it doesn't really know anything. It's like, I could see teaching it the TM. Let's see what we have. think you could use special and physical moves, but I almost would rather just teach one of these two Pokemon waterfalls when I'm thinking in my head what I'm leaning to. Or given, no, you'll learn fairy moves. No. Rock Blast, nah. This is risky, but I guess I'm just gonna teach Waterfall to... I'm gonna just teach it to this thing just so I know it has like a trusted move. Because Aqua Tail can miss, and I really don't think it needs Uproar, but I don't think it needs Soak more. Like, I think we'll just see. And I'll have to check its stats when I bring it into a battle to see like what's going on with its special and physical moves. But okay, so now we're gonna do some heals. Antidote. Okay, so I'm gonna actually just go straight into using Wishy-Washy. And I'll just, it's gonna use that item for now, I'll get the other one later. Now the question is, do I just, well, I should get Surf and then go to the bot areas and see what their levels are. I don't know if this is a double battle or what, but I should be okay. Dusty Bell's high level 40 shots. Yeah, it's really hard to figure out the levels of the wild area. I'm like looking at that right now and I'm like, that is so confusing. Because I put high level 40s on that one, but I put low level on the thing where I caught Delibird and it was level 30. So maybe it was a typo. But okay, so we're gonna do a top waterfall. Alright, let's look at the stat screen because I'm so curious about what its stats actually are at this point. Okay, so it is mixed, but it's more physical. But I could Uproar is worth keeping that. So yeah, let's just use Waterfall. Okay, it's pretty good. I love how it just came right out of the river. Good to use. Delibird. And we're still under the effect of the ace, so we can't just like switch out. So I just basically have to battle with what I'm using until they faint. Oh, whoa, if I don't get this, I'll die to the hell chip. That's crazy. This actually could be good for, if it lost schooling, which it would on this level. I don't know. It's so slow, though. I don't know if I just don't think Aqua Ring is gonna like do anything. Like, I think I would rather, like, try to click Endeavor as a last resort than, like, set up Locker Ring at the beginning of a battle. Yeah, and this is like how you get surf in this game, which it's really late. It feels so late game. And I almost don't know if that should have been 3 separate draws. But I mean, since I have the wild area to do, and we're not like, it's not like I need to do more draws. I think that, yeah, I want to find like a fly point here. Oh my gosh. I just don't remember where it is, or if you're ever even able to. Oh my gosh. That's just like dig, but water. It's really not that big a deal. I like waterfall way more than that. Yeah, I'm just gonna like go all the way through this whole route because it's like I really don't need. Oh, there's the TM over there. Let's get it. Yeah, that was worth it. That's a really good move for rock type. It's like the best, one of the best rock moves, if not the best one. Oh, I don't want to battle. Yeah, the encounter tables are different, so it's like I could technically draw for all these places, but especially where I'm like kind of burning through it, like let's not. And we go to okay, I'm actually just curious if they like try to stop you from going through this tunnel. Okay, they don't. Okay, cool. So now that I can just run from here to there to get there, that's perfect. So we'll go. I guess I'll start with the Axe Use Eye, and it's like I seem like I'll draw for there, and then I still have to do Dusty Bowl and this place. So that'll be 3 that we squeeze in. So I'll do one now, then we do the one for here, and then after I'll do one of these. Yeah, so there's just going to be an awkward place to put one of the other places, but that should be okay. Let's just go ahead and check this place first. Oh, I can put this card back in the deck. I think it's right here. Yeah. You know, maybe what it is the underworld encounters might be like higher or lower than the like. Oh man. what level are you on? We're just gonna go by levels of these places and see if any of them are in the level cap, preferably. So we need to be like under 46. Okay, cool. This isn't too high. Oh, yeah. So knowing that, we will go ahead and draw for here. So we're in Axe Use Eye. Okay. Okay, whatever. As long as we get a different one than what we had before, right? Okay. This one's 4 of Wands. Oh, this is the one that I hate. Yeah, this is... Oh, man. Yeah, this is the stab block thing. I barely even need to, like, look at it. Yeah, elements. Your Pokemon's moves, they get the same tap bonus, stab, or locked. Their duel cancels out if you draw another 4 immediate. You may catch the first Pokemon you see in this area that does not share a type with any of your current Pokemon. Okay. So I'll dig in the underworld and like till I spawn something. But if they're ground, I guess if Beware came up, I would be allowed to catch it. Yeah. So there's probably guaranteed something here, or just any dragon if it's like truly a dragon island. So let me add that 4 to here so we don't forget that that happened, because now it's gonna be like annoying again. And like I said, this is the only card where I'm like, it doesn't say, but like, if something can't attack, like my stun tank right now can't attack because all of its moves are stab, I'm gonna like teach it something so it can attack. Because that's like, what else are you supposed to do? Alright, we're gonna squeeze these guys down in here. There's like too many. This is so funny. Okay. And I'm using the cups one because you can just count how many cups are in the card to know what number it is. And it says what they are on the top. That one's Pentacles, but you get the idea. Oh man, there's no way to do it. Okay. Okay, perfect. Alright, so now we... Well, this is gonna make it really hard, so let me just go ahead and check what's going on. You have Uproar, so you can at least attack, so you're good. You have to use Headbutt. You will need to be taught something. You have Bite. You will need to be taught something, and you have Present, technically. Okay, let's catch something and hope it's a man. I did not see where the exclamation point spawned there. God, it's like, why are there so many? And they're huge. Okay, wait. So, Crustle is a rock and bug type. So I can catch this now if I don't have rock or bug, but it's female. Yeah, so this is the encounter. So I'll write that down, but it's female. That sucks. Oh yeah, and we're not allowed to switch out either, so I was like, oh, I'll just switch into something that can poison it or paralyze it, and I can't. I should have thought about that before I sent Wishy-Washy in. It knows Rock Blast, so at least it would be like usable. Oh yeah, Uproar. Oh my god, I forgot about this. Oh well, this we'll get to see how this a demonstration of what happens with this Pokemon. So now that it's low HP, it goes to being like bad again. But I'm stuck into using Uproar till it stops. It'll be like it calm down. But okay. So because of the Ace card, we have to switch into whatever's next. So it's Sandaconda, which is good because I can just use Glare to make this thing easier to catch. And right now, oh wait, Sandaconda is immune to the stab block, so I can still use ground moves. That's great. It's like at least we have that. It's like at least we'll just sweep the game with Sandaconda. Alright, this should work now. If I had a net ball, that would probably be the best thing. Okay, cool. So we get Crustle. That will, oh wait, well we can't use it because it's female. That sucks. Well, I might just do a back-to-back draw just because we already have like an awkward time. Because it's like I still got to do Dusty Bowl and Lake of Outrage. And there's not going to be anything between the 7th and 8th gym badge. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and get it out of the way. Let's just go ahead and surf since we're doing the 2 surfing places. Obviously, like, level dependent. Because it's like, I would like to use something besides this Delibird, so... Because it's like Rockin', it would just be Delibird use present, like, for real. Like, that is not happening. Oh my gosh. Oh, that thing almost ran it over. That cry just now was like the weirdest Wing 1 cry I've ever heard. And this is actually an interesting location game-wise because you find a lot of evolution stones here. Okay, a focus sash, that could be huge. But it's here. These, yeah, here's one. That's a pretty hard one to get. It only works on 2 Pokemon. Oh, that's perfect for if I ever get to use... Oh, wait, you know what I forgot? The Diglets in the DLC, I could trade to that guy to get those Pokemon that I'm allowed to use. Hold up. Yeah, because I only got... Something must have happened to... Okay. Well, that after we do this, I'm definitely going to check that, because that's worth, like, doing. Oh, wow, there's so many. Oh, you know what? I think every time you start a new game, there's always, like, the first one is guaranteed. Like, they're all going to have. Yeah, okay. Let me check what level a hidden encounter is, and then we'll decide if we're gonna... Okay, it says it's very strong, so it's above the level cap right now. Oh, it's like way above it. Okay, so if Lake of Outrage, that might be like the last place we draw from. Like that'll have to be like after the 8th badge. So let's check the Dusty Bowl. I think I wrote that it was high level 40s, but I'm just like, did I check a hidden encounter? Oh shit. Well, we can still at least clean like a level an idea. Yeah, so it's too high level. But I still want to check something like not overworld. Oh my god. Okay, see, that one's not overleveled, so okay. I guess we'll just roll with it, and if it is overleveled, it's overleveled, and we can't use it. Okay, are we in the Dusty Bowl? Yes, okay, so I'm gonna just go ahead and do a draw for here since it's like, seems like it might be in the level. Okay, this is Temperance, which I think I drew this before too. Temperance. Okay. Oh my god, this is getting like really bad. Now we can't use Temperance. You're on. Okay, this changes a lot. So the Devil's gone, so that makes all those Pokemon that were compulsory no longer. But we already got screwed over because of the gender thing. So now, like, me having to use the stun tank, I don't have to do that anymore. But it's like, I'm still gonna because all my Pokemon suck. So we have Strength, which the Empress card is canceling its effect. And that moves the Emperor, which is what's giving champion status to Sandaconda over there. The Hangman petrifies stuff that evolves, which is like why I was like not trying to catch something that isn't fully evolved. So now we gotta add Temperance into slot 4. And this bans moves that have a higher base power than 80. So that's actually going to be like really annoying to deal with. Where is Temperance? Where is she? Here we go. Alright. Okay, so this is really bad. This actually made it worse. That's like the thing about like trying to like get more drawing from the deck. It's like it can just make the whole situation worse. So now we're really like back to like I'm about to pull out my hair because it's gonna be really hard to figure out what to do here. So I'm gonna go to the Pokemon Center. It's like run to the Pokemon Center first thing, because we're gonna have to use like the move reminder or something to like cover all this stuff. Damn, I was hoping to get an encounter like to catch another Pokemon. Because it's like, this is really my best team of guys. And freaking Mogrim, like, will get banned when it evolves, which I think is level 45 or 44. And all this other stuff, yeah, it would need to evolve. Okay. Wow, that sucks. So, let's put you here. And now all these are no longer compulsory, so we can just move them into the standby box. But we're not allowed to use... Or actually, they go banned. They go banned because they're female. And then they get unbanned once that card goes away. So, yeah. And then it's banned because of that 8 I drew. Which I think I put on the screen that's a thing. Because it seemed like permanent. It seemed like a permaban. Well, this is not good. So, Sandaconda is good. I don't have to worry about its moves. I can't use Uproar because it's too strong. So let's check what we can do with Wishy-Washy. This is like the only time I'll like be like, you are allowed to use it because I need to teach it something it can use. Can't use Stab. Okay, Beat Up is like, that is like not an option. I mean, is that really going to be like the only thing it can use? It can technically use Endeavor. Let's see if I have a more like normal move than Beat Up, because that's like, I don't like that. I think it can learn Swift. No. Oh my god, it really might be like Beat Up. That's the only thing. Muddy Water, no. So we're looking for something that's not water, and that also is lower than 80 base power, which... That is so funny. So we have to teach Wishy-Washy Beat Up. It's the only option. It's like people that know the game, like, that is so funny. So I'll just get rid of Uproar. So that means you're able to attack. Delibird is good with Present because its move is just random, so you don't have to worry. Skunk Tank will need a move. Okay, it has Flamethrower. Yeah, we'll just teach a Flamethrower. Dang, this sucks. I'll have to get rid of one of its like really good moves. Oh man, this sucks, and I won't be able to fix it. Well, I can't get rid of Toxic. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get rid of Sucker Punch or Night Slash. Let's just get rid of Night Slash, because like at least Sucker Punch like does something in emergencies. So you're stuck using Flamethrower. Barraskewda has Bite, you have Present, and you need something. Fake Out is not like viable, so I'm not gonna do that because that's just like, it only would be able to attack once per battle, and we can't switch out, so that's just like, no, let's just teach it Satian. Okay, so we have Revenge, that meets the criteria. Or Retaliate. I might do Retaliate. Draining Kiss is Stab. Sleep Talk isn't like a real move. Dazzling, okay. Yeah, so we'll teach it. I think Revenge would be better. Actually, isn't Retaliate 70? Yeah, Retaliate 70. Let's do that. If we get to choose, you know. And we'll get rid of Torment. Alright, so everything's able to attack with the current rules now, so that's the first thing we do. Now we gotta change everyone's items to make sense for what they're using right now. So I need like, I think you only get one Silk Scarf, if I even have it. I do, oh yeah, because I don't, you know, so give you, yeah, I'm gonna give it to you. Or wait, no, he's using Dark. I need to give him the black glasses. Yeah, so let's switch. So you have to use a dark move, so you get the black glasses. You have to use normal. You can't use that move, but it's fine. I'll give... Okay, I want the black glasses on it too, so whatever. You can leave with soft sand, and you need charcoal instead. Which I have, okay. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so this will boost flamethrower though. Wait, no, I can't use flamethrower because of temperance. I messed that up. That was the only option. It was like that or scratch. So let's just... I think I have dig. I think I was like... Yeah. So skunk tank will have to just use dig. Because it's 80. Yeah, okay. I'm glad I caught myself. I almost messed that up. So it's not going to have an item. Because I'm just going to leave it on Sandaconda. Actually, I'll just give it something random. Like Shell Bell. And then Bear Scoot I'll give... I guess I could just give it Expert Bell or the Sash. Actually, yeah, let's just give it the Sash. Okay, so Delibird will go last. Oh, this is so bad. I basically only have like 3 Pokemon. And this is not going to be useful in the Dark Gym. Like at all. Okay. I guess we'll just lead Sandaconda and be like, please carry this whole team through the game. And then if we have to, we'll go into Skunk Tank. That knows dig. Wow, I'm just like so amazed by how bad this is. Like we have so many restrictions, it's like insane actually. Okay. We have to draw one more time for the gym, but I don't even know. I think I'm gonna get stuck in a situation where I can't, like, battle, though. Let me think. Because I don't remember, I think Marnie fights you here, and it's like, I do not want to battle her. Should I use the Pokédoll? I can't remember if she battles you here or not. I feel like she does. I think she's like, oh, if you can beat me in this battle, I'll open the way. I'm gonna like hard save in case, I don't know, I just get... I do not want to battle this guy. Okay. Dang, and he has 4 Pokemon? That's crazy. Or 3. So because of the 4, we wouldn't be allowed to use stab moves, but because Sandaconda has champion from that one card, it's allowed to. So I'm basically just gonna have to like let it carry me through the game, because we also can't switch out because of the ace. Let me think of what else there's going on. We can only use male Pokemon. I'm honestly forgetting what this does. The 8. The 8 is what banned Minchino, okay. And then we can't use strong moves over 80 base power because of temperance. Technically, strength wouldn't let us use physical moves, or wouldn't let us use special moves, but I have a card that blocked it. Yeah, this is crazy. It's like, I feel like it's like every move restriction thing that could possibly be in effect, like, is in effect, plus like the not being able to switch out thing. It's like, I feel like that's gonna lead to like, oh my god, I can't like do anything. We're creeping up on that level cap too. I kind of need to be like in the next gym town like right now. Where is this tunnel? Okay. Oh, you know what? I didn't have to battle that guy because I flew back. and was like, oh, I'm good to let go, so I didn't check. I had to battle like a really strong trainer. Okay. So now, I swear I think Marnie battles you here. So okay, I'm gonna probably not take on this gym battle like today, but I'm definitely gonna get into the town and draw for the chat that you do for this town, and then in there, because I might have to do off screen like grinding to like do raids and get this team like all like up to the right level at least. Like, I just like really hope she doesn't want to battle. Okay. At least I know her ace is weak to ground, and she uses. Yeah, actually, she KO'd 5 of my Pokemon the first time we battled. But I think having this ground type is gonna, which I caught like right after. I think we're good. It's like Sandaconda, carry me through this battle. Okay, well this will put up the sandstorm. Let's go. Okay. I'm hoping we can just do that to her whole team. Laser focus. Actually, oh, you know what? I messed up. I should have definitely let it learn that. I should have let it learn that because I'm like locked out of stab right now. And it could do that and then do bite. But I don't even know if that's worth it. Like, would it just be better to just like use bite twice? I definitely have to use hot horsepower. Oh man. No. Oh my gosh. And where Swagger boosts your attack, when you hit yourself with the confusion, it does more. But he gave me, I still get the double attack, so it's like, okay, and we were smooth tied. Yeah, so I was like, Bulldoze without a crit gets it this time. Okay, I'm pretty sure her next 2 Pokemon are weak. Oh yeah, so the big reveal with Team Yell is that they are like all from this town, and like she is too. I don't know if it revealed like the other bombshell. I think it happens, I think, during this, where it's like, oh, like. Okay, since we're in Smykemouth, and I know this town, there's no like battles or anything really like at all, except like the gym challenge, so we're gonna go ahead and do the draw for the gym challenge. Okay, so something did happen with my OBS Studio in the stream reset. Oh, that's really bad, because I was literally about to end it anyways, so that's like crazy. I hope that like didn't mess anything up. But we'll go ahead and do this even for like the last 5 minutes, it's fine. Draw, so we got the sun. So I'm gonna check what the sun does. Immediate, all ongoing card effects that can ban a specific Pokemon 8 May night after a failed challenge. The Tower, version 6 of the Wheel of Fortune, any 10 rule card that makes specific Pokemon unusable, or any card modified by 10 card to make a specific Pokemon unusable are revoked. Allowing you to use that Pokemon again. 9, Snake Eyes, Death, the Hangman are not revoked. And can petrify more Pokemon in the future, however, all your current... Okay, well this is like perfect, so... I'm gonna make sure that revoked doesn't and returns to the deck. Minor Arcana cards have ongoing rules that usually have built in any condition except for 8s and 10s. Okay, so this gets rid of the 8 just completely and lets me use... What gender is Minccino? It's like, can Minccino please be a boy? No, it's not. Okay. That is actually really unfortunate. So, that still gets rid of the 8. So I'm just going to delete it. So the 8's gone. And this goes... Well, it's still technically banned for being a girl, so like that doesn't... This doesn't revoke that, right? Or does it? That ban a specific Pokemon. So yeah, because what was it that did it? What number? 6 or 7? 5? I think it was 6. Male Pokemon. Yeah, so it was your female Pokemon are banned. So I'm taking that as that rule's gone too. Because it's saying... Hold on. The sun. Revoked. Yeah, it says minor arcana cards with ongoing ability in any condition except for 8s and 10s. Most major arcana cards do not. However, if you have 3 ongoing major arcana, pay and draw a 4th one. The oldest one's revoked. Do not... Huh, that is... I can't tell if that, like, gets rid of the 5 or not. It doesn't say, but it says, for the sun, it says that bans specific Pokemon. A specific Pokemon. Okay, so it's not the 5, so the female thing is still on. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's... it's like the use of language matters so much with these rules. So yeah, it's saying A. So Minccino would be unbanned from the 8, but not for being a female. Okay. So, and then the Hangman still stays in play. Okay, so yeah, all that did was like technically unban Minccino. Because it doesn't fix the gender thing. Because the 4 is the stab block. And the ace is like not switching out. And then, what is this number? 5. And that's the one that's making me use male Pokemon. Yes, okay. Alright, cool. So I'm gonna end the stream here because I'm probably gonna like lose my mind, and definitely I'm gonna have to do some off-screen grinding of raids to get all these Pokemon at the same level. But thanks for watching, everyone.